Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek, and I'm back with another episode of Skyrim. Okay, so a few orders of business. I watched back the first episode, and there were some audio issues. I've spent probably 2.5 hours total fiddling around with things, trying to get things to work as best as possible, while trying to eliminate those issues. And I think I may have found it. The second thing is, you can see I am in River Run, I believe it is. I've done a couple of quests, because, like I said, I spent like 2.5 hours or so doing stuff. So that is why we are a little bit ahead here. And then the last thing that I want to mention is this is mostly to give recognition as well as let anyone else know who has the same issues I do. Grumblestiltskin told me about a nice mod called Sky UI, which is very easy to install. There are nice videos out there telling you how to do so, things like that. That does give a much friendlier UI. Unfortunately, as much as I liked it, I found that the thing that finally kind of fixed my audio issues back again to at least like a minimal state was disabling that mod. So I was using it, and that was causing a lot of the issues that I was running into. Now, I disabled it, and things seem to be a little better. So unfortunately, we will be dealing with kind of the crappy UI again. But that's okay. Alright, I think probably health. And then one of my priorities typically is restoration, because I love doing restoration magic. Let me see what I can do. Healing spells. Okay, well that needs 20. 50% more. Yep, that's what I want. Yes, please. Are you serious? Do I have to press enter? Okay. Again, more of me just really wishing that I could be using that UI mod. Okay, seriously. This is... Oh, do I need to get that first? Ah, okay. That was me just being dumb. Alright, so there we go. We are level 2. And in case you're wondering, right now we are heading to Whiterun, I believe it is, to speak to the Jarl. Yeah, I did want to mention that mod though, because I will for sure be using it in my personal playtime with the game, because it really makes things much better for keyboard and mouse controls. But unfortunately for the Let's Play, to avoid having crazy lag and crazy audio desync, and it's the weirdest thing too, because it's not like that mod is necessarily causing it, but something that mod enables does not get along with my recording software. Because I played, and like to test this, one of the things I did was I was testing various times and various like lengths of play before things would start lagging, if they were going to start lagging. And when I had the mod on and I was trying to record, basically like clockwork, 2 minutes into the recording, and you can see we're 4 minutes in and nothing is really too bad. But yeah, like clockwork, 2 minutes in, it would start lagging like crazy. Which is not good, obviously. Like, that isn't gonna work. But when I wasn't recording, it wasn't causing any problems. And I tried like 3 different recording softwares. Like, it just would not work with me trying to do both of those things. But I can certainly recommend the mod if you're not going to be recording, or if you've got a better computer than me, which chances are you do. Alright. But yeah, that's hopefully that's all we really need to talk about the audio issues anymore. I think for the most part, we've got it kind of figured out now, and we shouldn't really have any more issues. That's the hope. So,
city's closed with the dragons about. Official business over.
Well, let's see.
Fine.
Oh wow, that worked. Okay. I was surprised actually that I was able to persuade him. Also, it's really funny, my game is like freaking out now every time I load my save, because I had saved it once after installing Sky UI. So now it it wants to warn me every time, like, this save relies on certain mods that are no longer enabled, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Alright, Whiterun discovered.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the
Okay, so we are
I just can't fill an order that size on my
looking to go up here. And then I'm probably going to spend a little bit of time in Whiterun, because I would love to try and start... Oh, you know what? We don't get to spend time in Whiterun, really, do we? Because I think this pretty much immediately starts us on our little first kind of dragon adventure. I don't know where I'm going. Man, I'm walking around like I've never been here. Which is silly, because I've walked through here a million times. But after that, I definitely want to do the thing where we join the champions. Is that what they're called? Something like that. Champions, comrades, the compadres. That's what we'll call them. I want to join the compadres and then eventually become a werewolf, so that I can meet Ayla. Ayla. Woo. All right. It is so nice that this is working now.
My lord,
What's the meaning
Whoa.
of this eruption? Jarl Balgruuf is
Excuse me.
As House Carl, my job is to do
I don't care where your job is.
threaten the Jarl, or whatever you have to. I'm starting to think.
want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
What's this?
I love this guy, by the way.
In danger?
Okay, come on now.
Irileth was right. What do you say now, Preventers?
Oh yeah, this is the part where we just gotta like wait around for a minute while he talks about shit.
Against the dragon?
Whoop, whoop,
Lord,
whoop.
we should send troops to Riverwood at once.
Yeah, you should.
It's in the most immediate danger.
Exactly like I said. Irileth.
That is a provocation.
The hell, Irileth? What a name.
We should not. I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold
Are
and
you sure?
slaughters my people.
It might be fun, you know.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my young.
My mace looks real funky. So does my thumb. What the fuck happened to my thumb? Ah, my thumb.
Well done. You sought here. There is
Ooh, steel armor. Okay, thank you.
Suitable. Come, let's go find Farengar.
Farengar.
He's been looking into
Okay,
the matter
let's talk to
related
Farengar.
this
Is it
dragon.
what? Oh my God, Faendal is still following me. Why? Okay, I should check this out. Apparel. That's better for me. That's better for me. Perfect. Now we're talking. All right, actually, I'm like seriously excited that this is working now, because I really like Skyrim. I really like Oblivion too. And then, you know, crucify me because I'm not a huge fan of Morrowind. Although I have considered getting one of those mods that makes the Morrowind combat more like Oblivion.
Yes. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean.
Alright,
straight
let's
to
do
the
it.
point, eh?
Oh, we gotta go get
learned of a certain stone tablet said
the
to
Dragonstone.
go
That's
to
right.
Falls Bearer, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything else I need here? Nope. That'll be
Off to
fine.
Bleak Falls Bearer. Anything we can use.
Okay, let me make sure. Okay, that is one of my biggest complaints, and this is actually something that even the Sky UI thing doesn't fix. I don't like that the items and stuff like that are in a totally different menu as like saving and checking your quests. I guess saving makes sense, but the quest stuff should really maybe be in the same menu as like everything else. Also, is it just my computer, or does Skyrim always go into not responding in loading screens? Which is funny because I'm looking on the video preview and it's working fine. The video's still going. But on my screen, the sword was just like frozen.
With this talk of dragons, the world's gone mad, I say.
Okay, let's go ahead and save. Whoa, didn't like that. Okay. And I think that's actually all I can really do right now. I've really forgotten the beginning of this game, which is odd because I've played the beginning a lot of times. It's like Fallout. I know the beginning of Fallout 3 really, really well because I've just done it so many times. That would be another fun series, but I think Fallout 3 runs even worse than Skyrim in general. Skyrim is actually like... hello there, fellas. I like that. We should have taken a picture. Yeah, not that Skyrim is actually optimized, but as far as Bethesda games go, Skyrim is pretty well optimized. Like, the fact that I can run it on a laptop when I can't really run Fallout 3 very well kind of says a lot. Okay, so which way am I going? Is that my option? Map. Oh, I've got multiple things to do there. Brilliant. Love it. Woo. Okay, so I guess that's where we're heading. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I am Mr. Skyrim, and I'm going on an adventure, picking some cabbages and some potato plants, healing myself, even though I'm at full health, 'cause I am Mr. Skyrim. Whoa. Real pretty skies here. Oh, God. Of course, considering the game is... What the... Oh, it's a log. Should really pay a little bit more attention, I suppose. You'll probably find out throughout the series, too, that in Bethesda games, I obsessively quick-save things. Okay. And actually, what I want to do here is save in a new save. Because... anyone who plays any kind of Bethesda games knows that... Are you for reals right now? Get out of here, yo. Okay, that looked beautiful. I'm really glad we got to see that view. Yeah, anyone who plays Bethesda games knows that your save could be screwed at any time. Come on now. Oh, come on. Is there really... Yeah, I knew it. Oh man, I love Bethesda. I was really actually disappointed. One of the things that I was really hoping for at E3, and the way I handle E3 is I've always got kind of my list of realistic announcements, and then my list of like, there's no way this will happen, but I'd love it if it did announcements, and Fallout 4 was part of that list. I don't know why I'm traveling this way. By the way, since SGDQ is happening, and I've got speedruns on the mind because of that, if you have never seen the Skyrim speedrun, you should check it out. If you're a fan of Skyrim, and you want to see it beat in like under an hour, you should check that out, because it is pretty wild. Okay, let's quick save this baby. Hey, Wolfie. Boom! Yeah. I like that I had, like, the kick in the chest for good measure. What is this? Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, I know what that guy is. I know what he does. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel somewhere a little safer. I think. Yes. Okay, because I knew what was about to happen there. Oh, I forgot about the dwarven stuff. The dwarven stuff in this game is so cool. Yeah, I feel like Morrowind was one of those games that I always really wanted to like. But in my opinion, the combat in Morrowind is just not good. And I know a lot of people will argue with me about that, because Morrowind is kind of... I think it's kind of regarded as, like, probably the best Elder Scrolls game. But as much as I love the world in it, and I love a lot of the quests in it, the combat just kills it. Like, until you actually get some upgrades, you spend, like, the first hour, or two even, sometimes, like, really kind of risking getting killed with every small enemy, which is crazy. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a little tired of the Skyrim not responding thing. Come on now. Luckily, there actually aren't too many loading screens in Skyrim. So, you know, we'll be able to get by, mostly without having to deal with that kind of stuff. Alright. So, we will head over here. I wonder, does anyone play these games, like, with the intention of getting 100% completion? Because that's nuts. I always take those, even though I don't think they do much. And I think it's a holdover of Oblivion, because Oblivion had that quest where you had to collect all the Nin roots. That is another game that I have put like 150 hours into, and I have barely touched the main quest. I did like all of the Dark Brotherhood stuff. I did like all of the Thieves Quest stuff. Do you really think that you are a match for me? Where's your buddy? Boom. That's how I do it. I guess, like... Oh, that's my guy. I'm glad I moved at the last second. Yeah, one of the things that I always found interesting was how many people really liked Oblivion but don't like Skyrim. Because they're pretty similar, if you ask me. I know a lot of people would talk about, like, Skyrim being like casual Oblivion, and I'm like, well, Oblivion was not hard either. I don't think I ever found anything very difficult in Oblivion. Does anyone actually live here? Whoa, that's worth a lot. Who would I be stealing from? What is this exactly? Anissa's cabin. Huh. What happens if I go down here? Whoa. Thank you. The Skyrim window just like disappeared for a minute. That was really odd. Oh, I really should have saved before going down here. Probably. What's your letter say? Helgi, dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come live in the forest. Okay. How strange. Well, I think we're just gonna leave. How odd.
Huh?
What? Oh. Look at who it is. Oh, come on. Do you really think that you can take me, Anise? Boom. Ah, so easy. Was that it? Does her stuff now still count as stealing? Sometimes it does, depending on... Yeah, it does. I don't think she has anything really worthwhile, though. So it shouldn't matter too much. I know. Let me check my quests. Maybe it'll show up as a... No, we still don't have the miscellaneous stuff. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, probably what's going to happen here is we will probably get to the location of the next thing, and then probably stop. Just because of kind of time constraints. I'm trying to move to a slightly shorter kind of episode length for most Let's Play stuff. Somewhere closer to like 20-25 minutes. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we will get here and then pick up from here next time. Hopefully that works out for everyone. Oh my goodness, I'm trying like so hard to get up here. It's really funny how much of this stuff you can kind of like fudge in Skyrim. Yep, just like that. Alright, hopefully this place does not have enemies around it. Oh, it does indeed, that's fine. I'm sure they will be regular bandits who die pretty easily. Alright, and don't forget I do have the bag of holding, so I will be able to take all of this stuff, no problems. Kaboom! That's fine. How strange. Okay, so yeah, one thing... Whoa. Oh. I see what I did. I accidentally pressed Q, which is like the favorites hotkey. I thought something really weird and bad happened, but it didn't. Alright, so I'm going to save here, and this is exactly where we will pick up next time. So as always, feel free to leave any kind of comments that you have. If you have just joined for this video and you kind of like what I do, then please do consider subscribing to the channel to see more videos from me every single day. And lastly, of course, if you like this episode, then please do consider clicking the like button. But next time, we'll be going into the Bleak Falls Temple. So, with that, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.